And we start in three, two, one. Hello and welcome, you people, very beautiful legends. Um, I'm out here in Imphal. I'm trying to record a podcast. I don't know where to look. Should I look here? I think I'm gonna look here in the camera. Damn, bro, it's insane, dude. Long story short, I started working at a company, as I mentioned in my last podcast. I'm sorry, I'm speaking a little slow. It's gonna echo a lot if I speak loudly, and I don't want to make it very echoey. When I started working at this place and we're trying to sell spray paint cans at this place. We came for an event and that event is good. It was very good. And now we are in Imphal trying to find distributors for our spray paints. It's called Cosmos Spray Paints in case you want to check it out. We have a center. Yeah, but basically that. And I know I haven't released an episode in a while, so I'm gonna try and make this. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be a good one, but I'm gonna give it my best. Dude, it's wild out here. Dude, fucking hell, what a story, bro! I have for you. So basically, in Imphal, it's Manipur. Imphal is in Manipur, and Manipur is got a little bit of a history of not being the sweetest. Let's say the people here ain't so nice. Now the people here are nice, they're lovely people. Bro, my fucking hotel, dude, this is the first hotel I've stayed in. मैं कपड़े बाहर पड़े थे मेरे ऐसा मेस में, वो लोग ने घड़ी करके रखा है. ये मेरी माँ ने नहीं किया आज तक. मेरी माँ मेरे को लात मार के घड़ी करवाती है. ये लोग ने यहाँ कपड़े घड़ी किए मेरे. If you come here, you gotta stay in Hotel Castle. Like I'm leaving tomorrow, but you all should stay here. But yeah, basically that's been going on. Apart from that, oh yeah, so Imphal is like, it's got a little militant shit and all. I'll put a video. I don't know, am I allowed to film the military personnel? No, nah. Unless I'm a journalist, I think, oh, that's why they caught me. So basically, there are a bunch of men in the market. They lined up like 40 men, okay, like in two lines, like this, like men here and men here, and they were facing one another. So, like this, all right. And they're standing there. And I mean, I don't look like I'm a problem or a threat, right? I look like, ये बच्चा है चल मतलब अपने जा रहा है बैग लेके salesman नया चला मुझसे office type. I was wearing office clothing and all to do sales and everything. And the guy basically they were like military cops and everything, and fucking crazy shit happened. Basically, I went and I was close to those people, like probably 30 feet away, and I started filming because I was like, damn, bro, this is insane. I want to show my friends. So I started filming, and that very instant, there was a guy that yelled at me. He started fucking yelling. He was like, क्या कर रहे हो इधर 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 fucking क्या कर रहे हो इधर आओ, क्या कर रहे हो तुम कौन हो तुम कैसे कर सकते हो फिल्म कैसे कर रहे हो क्या जर्नलिस्ट है तुम. I was like, nah, bro, I'm a salesman. I sell spray paints. He's like, क्या क्या बेचता है spray paint पेंटिंग करेगा. नहीं नहीं सर सॉरी सर सॉरी सर 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 let me go. सर मम्मी रुकी है सर. It was fucking insane. Then they made me stand in the line. This is not a joke. They made me stand in the line, and while I was standing in the line, they started asking for my identification and everything. They're like, आधार कार्ड दिखा. I was like, sir, आधार कार्ड तो नहीं है, driver's license है. Like, license को क्या करेगा? गाड़ी चलाएगा. So the moment he said that, and he was very serious, right? And like when I was talking and I was trying to, say that sorry, whatever, let me go. They're like, chop. And there's a difference between some random person saying chup. Like if you get caught by like your teachers and security guard in a college and then say chup karo. And you go like, Arey sir, but kyun chup kare? These military guys, they said chup. And I was like, yes sir, yes sir, Jai Hind sir. Fuck Bangladesh. But basically that happened. And I was fucking sitting and no standing, and they asked for my papers. And when you enter Manipur, let's say you enter by flight or by road, whatever, right? The moment you reach, you have to get these documents, and these documents say that you're here and you've been checked by the military personnel, and they check you at the airport, they see what you got and everything, and they make you sign and they make you give your details and everything, purpose of visit, and they see it. And if you're seen doing anything apart from that purpose of visit, you're fucked dead, never to be heard from again. I don't think that is the case, but you fall into trouble. So I have like a parchi, and that parchi is the only reason I'm alive right now. because that was in if that was in my suitcase and not in my handbag, and I was at the hotel, they would have fucking bro. My colleague was there with me. अब उसको भिजवा के लाने बोलता बोलता लेके आओ वरना इसको तो हम लोग जाने नहीं देंगे. Because they kept a couple of bunch of men, they like rounded them up and put them in a van and fucking took them, never to be heard of again. So I was freaking out, right? I was like, fuck, what's going on, all of that, right? And basically, after all of that happened, we fucking like I was sitting there, standing there, and then I showed them my papers, and then one nice like army person that was there, and he saw that I'm like I wasn't petrified, but I was like, come on, guys, fuck, man. I'm really sorry, man. Like, I really fucked. I'm stupid. I'm actually sorry. I shouldn't have done this. And I showed them the paper, and he's like, कहाँ से आए हो? I was like, Bombay. Like, Mumbai से आए हो. So they know basically that if you're a Bombay guy, you don't want any trouble. Like, you don't want to fuck around and all, whatever, right? So he goes like, क्या करना है? I was like, sir, spray paint बेचना है. Like, किसके लिए? So here vandalism is a big problem, right? So they don't want you to sell spray paints. And what luck that right then I was going to deliver some samples to one of the people that we are selling to. So I had a box of spray paints with graffiti work on the spray paint bottle cap. And he was like, yes, up guy, whatever, whatever. I was like, sir, see. I showed him the Instagram page, and then that time my mom started calling. So he understood that I'm a good kid. I just fucked up. So most of my life I've gotten away with things because I'm a good kid. Like I don't mean no harm. Like in these cases, you're like, okay, we know this guy's not gonna fuck around. Like, just let him go. Like, there is a okay. So when I get caught by cops or something, I have to sweet talk them. But this is army personnel, so they really don't want to take any chances. But they can see, okay, this guy has nothing. Like, he's got nothing on him. Like, who the fuck is this guy? So then they let me go, and my colleagues started laughing. But basically, for those 5 minutes, I was like, okay, I'm gonna die. Like, I just didn't want to get shot and all. Who's gonna clean bullets and shit? Like, if you get grazed here, I have a tattoo here. What if they scrape the tattoo? I have to get it reworked and everything. It's kind of weird. I don't know, man. But yeah, all that was happening. And now this entire trip has been good. So we flew down for an event where we were the sponsor of a graffiti event, so the graffiti artists and everything. I'll put up some videos in my index. When I reach home and I make a podcast properly, I'll have some time to edit. Right now my laptop also, bro. Even at the airport, I was like, I have 50 things. And yeah, it was nice. It's been a good experience, like really, really good experience in comparison to what I imagined it to be. I like sales. I like sales. I mean, see, of course, there are levels to salesman. There is one, what is the most embarrassing salesman thing I've seen? I was at a doctor's office, I think last year, and I was just sitting there because I started getting like a massive headache at the back of my head. So I went to a doctor, general doctor only. I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? And we were talking. And meanwhile, these two salesmen walk in, both competitive, like, both like selling the competitors' products. And each of them is like at it with the other person and the doctor. And the doctor's just like, I'll see. Like, the doctor's just like, leave the samples. I'll think about it if I want to sell this or not. Like, I'll think about if I want to recommend this or not. Basically, these pharma salesmen, poor guys, they're running around trying to fucking get a buck. And I felt so bad because I was sitting there with my first world problem. Like, sir, dukra hai. And these guys are fucking hustling out there. And but I can say, fuck yourself when I'm doing it, bitch. When I'm a hustler. But I like it. I'm not embarrassed of being a salesman. I actually like being a salesman. Like, have you all watched Rocket Singh? It's a Ranbir Kapoor, very underrated, very like it flew under the radar. But what a fucking movie! Rocket Singh, Salesman of the Year. It is one of the best, one of my all-time favorite movies, hands down one of my all-time favorite movies. He's a salesman, and like I really relate with that guy because in that movie he's like joined a sales force and everything, and throughout his life, he's been a convincer kind of person, and I'm kind of that person. And in that movie, he's basically like, he gets fucked on completely. He gets like fully fucked on because someone tries to get undercut a deal. So sometimes what happens is when you're in a sales job, let's say you go to sell a product to I'm selling to you, right? You are a buyer and you are a purchase manager, and you're basically purchasing for your company. But what you say is, आप 200 में दे रहे हो मुझे, bill 220 का बनाओ, right? And I'll keep the 20 bucks. Basically, that's what happens. Like I'll keep the 20 bucks and like 15 5 like I so basically you should ideally my company would only agree for 200 rupees, but we'll buy for 220. I'll give you $5 and no, like you'll get 15 and I'll get 5, like that. That's what I'll do if I'm selling to you. And Rocket Singh disagrees to that and basically he gets fucked on, like he's done. Like the company, fucks him off and everything, tells him only cold calls from now on, you're not allowed to go in the field and everything. So he starts his own like computer repair service, which his company is doing and all of that. And he does it ethically. He says like he promises a certain delivery time, free, unlimited lifetime service, all that stuff. And he goes like, no man, my quality of work is gonna bring my customers back to me, even if it's at a, I'm not gonna overcharge them. I'm not gonna do all these things. And I feel like that, and I feel like there is a market for that because I used to sell stainless steel straws earlier for a company, and I always felt like I like to sell things to people that even when they don't need it, it gives me a thrill that I won. But when I see someone buy it because they actually like it and I made them like it and I made them want to come back and get another straw, or like I crack a spray paint deal and these guys go like, no, this is your product was really good and I like how you are and I'm gonna come back to you and buy from you because you didn't shove 50 cans down my throat. You actually told me, no, you need 4 cans and use these 4 cans. So over the next 10 years, I'm going to keep buying four cans every fucking 2 weeks from you because I trust you. And I really enjoyed that. I really, really, really enjoy that. And I think that is one thing like I really resonate with. So in that movie, there's one scene where he gets his card for the first time, and I got my card for the first time, and I was fucking emotional, bro. And this is like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I got my card, and this is my first business card. And it read Karan Kabadia, marketing and sales executive, and I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck. Dude, this was like I got goosebumps, man. I'm not joking. Like I put on some headphones, I sat, I went out, I saw my card, and I got very emotional. And things are moving in the office, so I didn't like. Obviously, I didn't fucking. Mama didn't know pussy, bro. I'm not gonna fucking get emotional in the office. Like a man, I'm gonna go out in some fucking bathroom, office building ka bathroom. And I went out, and I was like, there's a place like there was some office car sitting area outside it though. And I was sitting there and I put on my headphones and I started playing Where's My Mind by the Pixies. And I just sat there, bro. I just fucking sat there. And for a second, I was like, dude, this is from all the shit that I've done in my life, maybe being the worst student on planet Earth in school. Like I was like a 50% in prelims and re-prelims I had to give, and fucking boards also 80%, which is very bad in comparison. People are getting 95, 98. 12th boards also 81. I got 95, 98. People are getting 99.75 and all that nonsense. And I really I went to another university abroad and I fucked up there. I got a fucking suspension there and I came back and I didn't go back. And I restarted college and I did well in college, but it didn't feel like I was doing well because dude, I had a 3 year head start on every other kid there and they're 3 years younger to me. And I was doing well, but not for a 21-year-old at that time. And I got this card and I was like, okay, it's possible. Like I'm not a fuck up. You know what I mean? Sometimes in life you just need to know you're not a fuck up. I don't know, I see all other people in my life who have been very successful throughout. Like either they're very, like they have everything, not everything, but something in their life is sorted. Like either they're the best at academics, not best, but they're great at it, so they'll never have a job problem. Or they are very good looking, so at least they've got that sorted in their life. Or they're, successful in their own field and everything. And something they've always got going for them. Like, oh, they were the best in sports. They played for another country. They played for fucking school and state and national level and all of that stuff. And people competed in Olympiads. And I mean, I was just, I was, a, I mean, I was fine. I'm not saying I had some pity party, but I'd guess like I guess to a certain degree I was average, but felt like for a second that although I was average throughout, now I am above my average. Does that make sense? Like you were average in 10th standard, you were average in 12th standard. I was bad, I was hideous in Penn State. I came back, I was good here, and but still not the best in NMIMS. And then I came here and I got a job, and through my own merit, not through some contacts or connection, and I did fine, right? As I don't know, like sometimes you just gotta feel like you did fine. And I mean, I don't know. I guess some of you might feel like I'm at a 10,000 salary or 20,000 salary or like, oh, I'm not good looking or something. I don't know. I'm fucking mellow. Imphal is mellow as fuck, bro. Nobody gets out of here in this city after like 8 p.m. After 6 p.m., it's dead. It's dead. But yeah, you also might have felt like that. I'm guessing everybody feels like that at some point. That oh, I'm not good at this or that, or I'm just like I was a jack of all trades. Like I did fine. I There are things I did in my life. Fucking mosquitoes here, bro. Bad mosquitoes in the northeast. Um, I felt like I did fine in the sense I was not good for a long time. Now I did good, at least as per my standards. And I think you need to feel like that sometimes in life. You need to feel like you did good. You know what I mean? Not that, oh, you did good and others thought you were good. You know your achievements. Like, I didn't share this card achievement with anybody. It's only like one friend of mine, two friends of mine, and y'all. Like, see, y'all at this point, I don't know. I mean, it's whoever's listening, y'all are fucking Rajiv, bro. But yeah, it felt good. Felt nice. But on that note, I'll keep you all posted about more Imphal, Aizawl. So I'm heading to Aizawl tomorrow. Aizawl is in Mizoram. From here, Imphal, I'm heading to Silchar. Silchar by a cruiser bus. Not bus, like a sumo, but a little bigger. Like sumo itna hai, I suppose. Cruiser itna hai, like that. Cruiser to Silchar, Silchar bus to Aizawl. Yes, sir. And there I'll attend an event where I'll be pally with some graffiti artists and shit like that. And yeah, then I'll be back home on the 21st. Maybe I'll release another. I'll release this tomorrow itself. You know, I'll try and get this released tomorrow itself. But on that note, I love you all. And I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.